This answer key will be for both 6th and 7th grade from the original snow packet. Numbers 1 through 5 are already done for you to give you examples on how to solve. And we are going to go through 6 through 21. An important thing to remember is whatever we are changing is going to be your denominator, so we can cancel out those units. So starting with number 6, we want to change 3 miles to feet. So remember, like I just said, miles is what we're getting rid of, so it goes on the bottom. So in 1 mile, there's 5,280 feet. And we see these as fractions, so we're just going to multiply straight across. So 3 times 5280 is 15,840 feet. So the answer for number 6 is 15840. Number 7, we have 3 inches, and we want to change that to feet. Now, in 1 foot, there are 12 inches. Now, in this case, we multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3, and 1 times 12 is 12. In this case, we're going to have a fraction, so we have to simplify. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 3 inches is 1/4 of a foot. Number 8, we have 1/4 of a mile. And 1 mile, there is 5,280 feet. So again, we're going to multiply. We have 1/4 times 5,280. You can either divide by 4, or you can change this to 0.25. And when you multiply or divide by 4, you get 1,320 feet. So in 1/4 of a mile, there's 1,320 feet. Number 9, we have 4 feet, and we want to change that to yards. So we look at the table. Our conversion is 3 feet is 1 yard. In this case, we're going to divide. 3 goes into 4 one time. 4 minus 3 is 1. Your denominator is what you divided by. So 4 feet is 1 1/3 yard. Number 10, we're changing feet to inches. So in 1 foot, there are 12 inches. 4 times 12 is 48 inches. Number 11, this one is not listed in your box at the top, but this is a common one that is not used very often. But 1,760 yards is actually 1 mile. Number 12, we have 32 ounces, and we want to change that to pounds. In 1 pound, there is 16 ounces. So in this case, we are going to divide 32 by 16, which is 2 pounds. Three-fourths ton, we are changing to pounds. So we know 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. In this case, we're going to multiply by 3/4 times 2,000, or you can change 3/4 to 0.75. Which equals 1,500 pounds. So 3/4 of a ton is 1,500 pounds. Number 14, we have 2.5 pounds. We're changing to ounces. In 1 pound, there is 16 ounces. So we're going to multiply 2.5 times 16, which equals 40. So 2.5 pounds is 40 ounces. Number 15, 6 cups, and we're changing to quarts. If we look in the conversion table, we know that 4 cups is 1 quart. 6 times 1 is 6. 4 times 1 is 4. And we're going to divide. 4 goes into 6 one time. 6 minus 4 is 2. Denominator is what we divided by. So 1 and 2/4 can be simplified to 1 1/2 quarts. Number 16, we have 2 cups, and we're changing to fluid ounces. In our conversion table, we know that 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. So 2 times 8 is 16 fluid ounces. So 2 cups is 16 fluid ounces. And number 17, we have 64 ounces, and we want to know how many gallons that is. So we know that 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces. So to make 1 quart, so 4 cups equals 1 quart, which we have to multiply 8 times 4 to get how many ounces are in 1 quart, which is 32 ounces. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So to get how many ounces are in 1 gallon, you'd again multiply 32 times 4, which is 128 ounces. Now, we want to see how 128 compares to 64. So 128 divided by 64 equals 2. So that means that, 64 ounces equals 1/2 of a gallon. All right, number 18, we want to look at the measuring cups. We know that 4 cups equals 1 quart. So in number 18, it is filled up to 3 cups. In 1 cup, there is 8 fluid ounces. So 3 times 8 equals 24 fluid ounces. Number 19, it is showing 2 cups. So 2 times 8 equals 16 fluid ounces. In number 20, that is 3 cups. 3.5 cups. So 3.5 times 8 equals 28. Number 21 says a parachutist falls at a speed of 12 miles per hour. Find the speed in feet per second. So feet per second. The first thing I want to change is my miles to feet. So we know that in 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So I'm going to multiply 12 times 5,280, which is 63,360 feet. The next thing I need to do is change hours to minutes. So we know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So I'm just going to rewrite as 60 minutes. So we have 63,360 feet. We need feet per second. So in 1 minute, there is 60 seconds. So I'm going to multiply 60 by 60 to get 3,600 seconds. Now, since we want per second, we want to find the unit rate. So we need to divide 63,360 by 3,600. And when you do that, you get 17.6 feet per 1 second.